This video demonstrates the enhancements to the recent lines dialog in APL 64, which has been renamed the APL Statements History dialog. The recent APL statements displayed in the dialog can be filtered by statement type, all, executed, result. Statements imported from the session log may be excluded from the list of displayed statements. Empty statements may be excluded from list of displayed statements. When displayed statements are copied from this dialog, the copy to target options include clipboard, history pane, command line, and UTF-8 format text file. The APL Statements History dialog displays a list of recent APL statements. The source of these statements is the history pane of the APL 64 developer version. Executable statements are entered by the APL 64 programmer or as interpreter callback statements. Result statements are emitted by the interpreter when an executable statement is processed. The APL Statements History dialog list of statements may be filtered by executable statements, result statements, or all statements. Open the APL Statements History dialog using the Control keyboard modifier plus the F9 key, or use the APL Statements from the History submenu item of the Edit menu. To filter the APL Statements History dialog list of statements, click the Statement Type toggle button which has 3 states: Executable statements, all statements, result statements. In this slide, the 3 statement type filters are illustrated. The image of the Statement Type toggle button will change, indicating the selected statement type filter. The title of the APL Statements History dialog will change, indicating the selected statement type filter. Selected statements from the APL Statements History dialog list will be copied to the selected copy target. Click the Copy Target toggle button to select the copy target with these options: Windows Clipboard, History pane of the current APL 64 developer version instance, Command line of the current APL 64 developer version instance, and a user-specified UTF-8 format text file. The toggle button image will change, indicating the user-selected copy target. The copy to target action can be invoked in several ways, including double-clicking a statement in the APL Statement History dialog list, and selecting one or more statements in the APL Statement History dialog list and clicking the Copy to Target button. When no statements in the list have been selected, clicking the Copy to Target button will copy all items in the list. If the copy target is the UTF-8 text file, the file Save as dialog will be displayed when the copy to target action is invoked. The dialog includes an option to include or exclude statements imported from the session log. The dialog includes an option to include or exclude empty statements from the list. If pinned, the dialog will remain open after copying to target until it is closed by the user or the APL 64 developer version instance ends. The dialog includes an option to scroll to the end or beginning of the list whenever it is refreshed. The APL Statements History dialog list of recent statements is automatically updated whenever a programmer-entered statement is executed by the interpreter, or an interpreter callback occurs. Unexecuted statements are not included in the list. For the editable classic history format, Editing the history without executing the edited line of the history will not update the list. Thank you for viewing this video. If you have questions or comments, please contact support@apl2000.com.